What's up, everybody? It's time for Friday night stream. What's going on? Who do we have so far? We got Brittany, Hollis, James, Yeager, Aaron Parks, Danny Hayes, Roger Castleman, Josh Kiefer, Christina Mills is on. Danny Hayes, Austin Sheets. If you haven't already, please, guys, like the stream, share it wherever you can. Let's keep the community growing. Share it. Eric, how we doing? Share it to any groups you can. Funko groups, Facebook groups, gaming groups, comic groups. Aaron Atherton is on. What anywhere to your page. Ain't collectible groups. Anywhere that you can. Keep it growing. We're starting off slow tonight. We're at 13. 13. We're usually higher right at the beginning. So share. Let's let everyone know we are on. We don't have a lot to talk about today. Not a lot of news, to be honest with you. James Yates, my brother from another mother, is on. So I have had a busy week. I have not got to watch any shows whatsoever. So no spoilers. I have not seen Hawkeye. I have not seen Wheel of Time. I haven't seen anything. The only thing that I did besides work is listen to Who Would Win on my way in. That's it. Brittany says, so your roommate thinks you should have your own geek nerd pod. You should do it. It's fun. Heck, that's how this all kind of started. Alex, how we doing tonight? So, how was everybody else's weekend? I listened to both of them. You listened to the Sesame Street and Muppet Babies episode, Aaron? Honestly, I was like, well, how is this really going to go? This is going to be kind of goofy. You know, and I tell you what, that is, I've listened to a lot of episodes of Who Would Win. And that is my favorite episode of all time. It's hilarious, and they do such a good job that you really envision the battles. It is, me personally, I love that episode. What did you think? Josh has been vacationing since Wednesday. Where did you go, Josh, or is it a staycation? Did you go out of town, or did you chilling at home? You feel James Gatsby got robbed both times. Apparently I have the voice for it, but I'm nervous and have no clue. You know what, Brittany? When I started this, I guess close to 2 years ago, I was not that comfortable on camera and talking. It's weird because like I can see what you guys are typing, but I don't hear you. So, and I'm not a very, outgoing person necessarily. I'm not one to just jump out there. That's Tia. Like, if we were to go to a bar, she's out there talking to everybody. I'm going to be sitting in a corner. Stayed but saw a concert on Wednesday. Very nice. What kind of concert, Josh? Did it freeze for a few seconds? Or is my internet getting... I will not say that just in case. I don't know if Facebook will ban me for saying a curse word, to be honest with you. I don't look like when I can see myself talking. I don't appear to have, and I don't see any alerts. Very nice, Josh. So, man, we got a slower night tonight. So keep those shares going for me. Let everyone know. I didn't get to post as much today. Warning people earlier as I usually do. It has just been super crazy at work. So I felt bad. I usually try to give you guys a reminder early in the morning that we're going live tonight. Not that, I mean, granted, we do it at the same time every week, but people still forget. Logan, what's going on? Watching on Twitch. He recommended a Pokemon themed podcast since how I've reacted over the last week. So, hey, you know, it's always good to do. We talked about that last week. Stream something you enjoy, something you can be passionate about. Kyle Ether's playing Animal Crossing. Is that why Kyle's not even on? Is that why he's not on? Is he too busy playing Animal Crossing? Logan, I didn't get to see the Game Awards. I haven't got to watch anything. Watching on Alexander's watching on YouTube. Been there for a while. I appreciate it. We've climbed up to 20. I'm telling you, like this last week has been super crazy. Again, I'm still driving to another office that's not anywhere near my house. By the time I get home, my daughter has, what is it? Ballet tap on Wednesday nights too. Has swimming lessons on Thursday night. So by the time we get home, we're done. And then it's also football season. So I did watch Monday. I usually in Thursdays too once I do get home. So no, I've missed everything. I plan on catching up some stuff tomorrow. Catch up on Hawkeye. Catch up on La Brea. I love that show. Catch up on Wheels of Time on Amazon. Bernie, I know you are passionate about Pokemon. See, if you write some like Pokemon articles, I'd put it on the Geek and Game podcast or on our. It's been a rough year for you on fantasy. I think isn't this your first year though, Aaron? I've had some rough teams. I've had some good teams, but this is actually the first year. Yahoo ranks you year after year, and you build points and lose points. And this is the first time, I think it was last week, the very highest rating you can be is Diamond on Yahoo Fantasy. And I've been Platinum forever, and I finally hit Platinum. Aaron, it takes practice and trying over and over. It's like most things. A lot of people aren't good at the beginning. But you know, it's all in fun. Rusty, you love the screams with the likes. I'm gonna add some eventually, if I can get time, I'm gonna add some stuff that you guys can do that will make stuff pop on the screen and stuff like that. But yeah, when you do shares or likes, all kinds of stuff pop up. Your Dolphins are 5 in a row now, Brittany. And I love your quarterback, but I'm also an Alabama fan. Austin, it's a ranking system when you play on Yahoo. There's like gold, platinum, diamond, and I am diamond, the highest rank that you can be for the first time ever. So I've had some good weeks recently. If we were doing fantasy paintball, it'd be a different story. So, yeah, I don't have a ton of news for you guys. I can't talk about the Game Awards. I can't tell you anything new that's coming out because my head has been just shoved into work this week that I haven't been part of the real world. Honestly, can't wait just to got my Series X for Xmas, and also I can't wait for very nice. So keep those shares going. I noticed a lot of our regulars aren't on. A lot of our mods aren't on. William's not on. It might make Top Fan Award hard because remember Top Fan has to be on. We got a couple Twitch people on. iRose Funeral is on. Very nice. All right. So, who all watched, or not, I always say watch, but it's a podcast. Who all listened to Who Would Win? Danny Hayes is here. He says, I'm here. Eric says, I'm here. Shh. 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 Aaron said he listened to it. Who else? Austin Sheets, she didn't listen to it. It was a great one. Hollis, did you listen to Who Would Win the episode this week? Shh. Connor would win over Craig. Logan, did you listen? Aaron Parks, did you listen? Who all listened to Who Would Win this week? I was busy calling and drag surgeon all week. Brittany listened to it. I did not. It's final week for me. Aaron Parks did. So if you didn't, for all the people who didn't listen to it, then you're missing out, because that's how you get into the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. And I tell you what, $25 is pretty nice right now during the Christmas time. Extra Christmas money is always good. iRose funeral did not. Oh, so let me ask you, iRose, everybody else who did or didn't, Nick Fury versus James Bond. Off the top of your head, and don't, if you did listen to it, don't, who did you honestly think beforehand would win? I had a hard time picking going into this one, picking who I thought would win. Logan said Nick Fury. I had a hard time with it because to me, it's a pretty even match. I mean, we're not talking about, superpowers here. We're talking about spy types, good with weapons, good fighters. Fury even, Aaron Park says Fury even with one eye. Aaron Athens said, I again was on the fence. You have Nick Fury, who has some alien technology though, but he's older with one eye. You got James Bond with some really cool tech, and more of his closer to his prime. Trevor, Nick's theory is to use the being around superheroes, so maybe he has some superhero technology to help him. Awesome. Where's the podcast? You can listen to the podcast on any pretty much podcast streaming service. So I forget of the one I actually use. But if you go to Who Would Win's website or go to their Facebook, click on the link and it'll show you all the different places that they post the podcast every week on Wednesday. Cedric goes, I finally made it. Rusty Green says, Nick used to deal with, that's a good point, Rusty. They brought that up in the podcast. I favor Nick Fury, but I think it would be close. That's the thing. I think this would. So here, well, before we get into it too much, let's look at the preview of the battle. Maybe this will help you. She says, I guess I'll try next week, next Wednesday if I remember. Austin, we post about it all week on the page. Put your notifications on the Geek and Game page, and we will remind you. But I usually post once a day, teasing about what's coming up. One day we post on they'll give us one character, and we get to kind of guess who it is or give suggestions who it should be. So this is what the battle, I like to call this portion of the stream the Judge of Judges. I like to judge if the judge got it right. And you know, I think I'm leaning with the judge on this one. This was a close fight. You know what this fight reminded me of? The classic son versus dad battle, right? Eventually, the son is going to beat the dad, right? One day, the son's going to beat him in a basketball game, or one day that son is going to beat him in chess. And the dad knows one day it's coming, and he's dreading that day. And the son is so excited about, oh, I'm going to beat him. This is going to be the time. This is going to be the time. And you know that son's going to gloat when he finally beats him. Arm wrestling or something. This reminds me kind of a classic father-son kind of battle. But at the end of this one, dad still wins by the skin of his teeth. I think Nick Fury won this battle. I liked the win. I think it was close. I think it could have went any way. But I could see Nick Fury winning this battle. Barely. And walking away going, all right, I got one more win. I don't know if I'll win next time. I think Nick's going to be worried, like, I don't know if I could have pulled that off again. To me, the battle's a real close battle. I think, to me, it came down for the judge, as a judge, two really things to me. One, no blind always win. You know, Nick Fury has taken out, to me, better opponents. But, I mean, granted, there's not superheroes in James Bond. But James Bond is fighting normal human beings. Nick Fury, we know his story of him fighting superheroes and super robots. Granted, it's make-believe, right? But we know that story. So we've seen, like, he can fight that. So it's hard to grasp, could Bond do that? Because we've never really seen it. But say Bond even could. To me, one of the things that really came down to was the alien technology that Fury has. Now, granted, they talk about in there how Bond has his watch, pushes a button, and it basically disables any electronics around him. Great battle, a great idea of what James was saying. But James Gatsby was representing him. But how far does that really work? I think that's a short distance. And we also don't know, would that affect alien technology? Right? I mean, is this a 5-foot thing? Is this a 100-foot thing? I don't know exactly. And he didn't say how far that watch really would knock out electronics. And we don't know, like, the alien laser knife, would it stop Nick Fury's? It's sort of like if there was a lightsaber. Would that same watch take out a lightsaber? Or because it's different technology? Oh, my chat's catching up now. It's going crazy. I guess it was really cool. Nope, blind to it. Aaron Krause is on. So keep sharing, guys, for me. Keep liking. Let's make sure at least that people know after the stream that the stream was up. so people can check to see too if they won the Keebler giveaway. Because the only way you know if you won the Keebler giveaway is by watching the stream before or during or after. And that's the only way to claim. The Jawa has arrived. James said, who would win between a dumpster and my ex-wife? I'm going to go with your ex-wife. Just because she can move. I don't know how agile she is. But I believe she's more agile than the dumpster. Aaron Krause is saying the dumpster. The dumpster wins. Think about that. Did I miss, Logan, did I miss, what argument are you saying? I'm not saying. James Yates, I saw the dumpster. So I really enjoyed this battle. It was really close. I wasn't personally tied to either character. I think both characters are very cool. But I don't know, it's not like one of these characters who is spawned, who I collect the figures of, that I'm passionate for. I just like both of the characters. So it's nice when I can go in and really go, okay, I'm not picking a side here. I want to hear a good battle to and I really imagine these things as I go, as they're talking about it, and go back and forth a lot. So, did you guys agree? Did anybody say something that just didn't make sense to them? No danger zone. And in Age of Ultron, he took out an Ultron like it was. Absolutely. He took an Ultron out. Like, who has, we don't know if James Bond can take out an Ultron, right? We don't know if he can or can't, because there's no Ultrons, of course, in James Bond. But we do know Nick Fury can, because we've seen it. Aaron Parks really liked the judge's take. I think the judge's take was good. I agree with this one. I'm glad I don't have to start a petition on another judge. But the biggest thing for me was in the Winter Soldier. He took out the police force. Oh, I got messages starting to come in front. Police force, and the Winter Soldier shot him several times, and he was in the hospital, but he recovered fully. And man, I've seen James Bond get his granted, it makes for a good movie, but James Bond, doesn't he usually get his butt kicked at the beginning? And then he comes back and wins? Nick Fury, usually for the most part, is doing the butt kicking, and it's just building up to the final battle. But he's not usually getting his butt kicked. So that's one of the great things about who would win. You really got to imagine a lot of it, because they're from two different, fictional worlds. So it's an interesting one, and it really makes you think. I enjoy it. It helps me. Who would win lets me escape for a little bit of the real world, thinking about all the work I still got to do at my before or after. Russ Green new here, but really look forward to watching one. Definitely sounds as Russ, check them out. They're the Who Would Win show on Facebook if you want more information, or check on our Facebook page. We tag them all the time. It is a podcast, so you can listen. They drop a new episode every Wednesday, but it really is it's an awesome podcast. They are just about to finish up season 3. They're on season 3 right now. If you really want a good one, we were talking about a little earlier, Rusty, believe it or not, one of my favorite episodes was Muppet Babies versus Sesame Street. I thought it was awesome because these aren't two that you think about battling, right? They're not vicious characters. These are Muppets. These are for, these are Sesame Street. They're made for kids and counting, teaching your letters and counting. And by the end of the Who Would Win, you're like, man, these are some vicious creatures. Big Bird's a badass. Like, I ain't messing with Big Bird. Sesame Street all the way. They got a vampire and Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, but you know what? They got the cook on the Muppets with all his knives. You got Gonzo, who has a cannon that he's shooting himself out of. You got, I forget the one character's name, who's always blowing people up with dynamite, half the time himself. So, man, that was a great episode. So they're all really good. And it's funny because I can't decide with who would win. What do I like more? Right? Like they had a one of the Transformers versus Beast Boy, right? Two different like big alien robot versus flesh mutant. But then like today or this week you had James Bond versus Nick Fury, both humans, both similar skills. I don't know which style I like more, right? Like, do I like the two totally opposite characters or two similar characters? Because really, both of them to me make a really good story. James Yates, Transformers all day. All right, so my question for y'all, for the people that listened, why the host, one of the hosts, James Gatsby, he had a personal problem with this episode. What was the personal problem? What did he not like about this episode that was driving him crazy, doing it and going into it? That was Grimlock versus Beast Boy. Why did James Gatsby have a problem? Aaron Atherton, he got it. He is a huge Nick Fury fan, but he had to rep James Bond. So he went into this episode going, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for the win. But you better win. Because he's like me, I guess, with Spawn. Like, Spawn better win. Like, even if I'm going against Spawn, Spawn better win. So, Logan, thank you. This is actually one of the top fan giveaways. So, Aaron Atherton, great job. Send me your email that you use for Amazon. Send me your email for Amazon so I can send it over to Who Would Win. They're going to send you a $25 Amazon gift card for getting the question correct, being the first one to answer it, and as a thank you for listening to their podcast, which they have been doing for us for several weeks now. We really greatly appreciate. And you guys know me. I won't bring any sponsors like Who Would Win in unless I really think that they're a fit to be part of the family. And I really feel like Who Would Win fits us perfect. I turn down stuff all the time that's just weird stuff. But Who Would Win is perfect for us. So great job to Aaron Atherton. Everybody give him a hand. And make sure after the stream that you send me your email address for Amazon. And guys, make sure to catch them next week so you can also be a winner like Aaron. So before we get into the Keebler giveaway and the top fan giveaway, I told you guys once a week I just want to give a very quick streamer tip. The streaming tip for the people who are like, even like Brittany, who's talking about doing, starting a show. Always want to give a little bit of a tip. We have a lot of streamers on here. Heck, Logan's watching on Twitch, which means he might have a Twitch account for streaming. My tip for you this week, because I want to always give back. I want you guys to grow, and if that's something you want to do or you are doing, I wish you the best success. So I want to teach you guys some of the stuff that has helped me build Geek and Game to what it is. Why Geek and Game has such a great family and community like you guys. How did we get there? Logan says I switched to Facebook. All right, buddy. make sure, even when no one is watching, you talk. Talk like someone's there. Because even on Facebook, on Twitch, when people are scrolling through videos and they don't have the sound on yet, it's just a preview. You want people thinking, oh, he's being interactive. People like for you guys for the streamer to interact. This would be really boring if I didn't read, what you guys are saying and talk to you guys, right? If I didn't respond back to you when you ask a question, if we this wouldn't be nearly as enjoyable. Mr. Animal, James is calling Kyle Mr. Animal Crossing. Kyle, is that your new game? So my suggestion is make sure you're always talking, even when no one's watching. So that way, when people go and they're looking through the videos, they see someone talking, they're going, "Oh, there must be." Hold on, Philip. Philip, hold on, sweet son. They get to say, "Go, oh, there must be people in there," or at least, "Hey, this person will at least talk to me." Communication. It's a lot. It's not. Philip, hold on. Ask mommy. It's not nearly as enjoyable if you're just watching someone play. It's a lot more enjoyable if they're talking to you while they play. So that is your streaming tip of the week. We'll be back next week with another tip. And next we have giveaways. Yeah, tiny human invasions. Somehow he slipped past Tia. All right. We hear the Kraken. All right, so let's switch to website and let you guys see. Before we do Top Fan, we are going to do the Keebler giveaway, who won the Spawn, one of my favorite all-time giveaways we've ever done. Not the most expensive one, but still my favorite because it's my all-time favorite character, Spawn. This week's winner is Rico Littlejohn. Rico Littlejohn, congratulations. Can send you your new Spawn collectible. Congratulations to Mr. Rico Littlejohn. 72 hours. Send me your address. I haven't seen Rico on here. I will tell you, last week, the winner was actually on watching live, which was awesome. The week before, which was actually a pretty expensive giveaway, that was the DC, the full collection. Like, you got every piece all in one giveaway. Like, the full set. That person never claimed it. Never claimed it. All they had to do is check the video, and they would have got the full set and never claimed it. All right, now it's time for Top Fan. And here's your top fans for the week. John, which I have not seen on. Aaron Parks is. Zach Caddy, I have not seen on. Colin Legford, I don't remember. Cody, John Lockwood, Jason Phoenix, have not seen it. Eric is on. James Yates is on. Danny Hayes is on. I haven't seen Emily this week. Or Eric Downer. Kyle, Mr. What are we calling him now? Looks like he had a new nickname. Is on. Is Roger? I don't know if I've seen Roger on today. Roger's on, and William I haven't seen on today. So we have 20 top fans. Again, top fans. John, well, sex person didn't claim it. Hopefully someone else. We might bring that one back. That one's such a cool giveaway. That, and just put a reminder out there like, hey, winner didn't claim their prize. We're putting it back out there. You got to watch the stream. And the great thing is, like, you don't have to watch it live. You can watch this tomorrow, see that you won. We give you 72 hours Just send us the address. So we got 20 top fans. Again, I've seen some people talking about top fans. The key to top fans is be consistent on liking, sharing, commenting. Don't do it all in one day. Don't do it all on a Friday, right before the stream. It looks like they update top fans once a week. Do it, go on their Monday, go on their Tuesday, go on their Wednesday. They like to see, Facebook likes to see consistency. Like to see it consistent. Put the notifications on there so whenever we post, it automatically tells you. And that way you can go on there as soon as it posts, do something on there. That way you get that top fan badge. Paul Bigger. How we doing, Paul? I was wondering where you were at. Consistency is key. Make it where they have to be here during the stream to win. Aaron, we do that with the top fans. That seems fair for even the newbies. The algorithm, the Facebook algorithm is weird. All right, so we got 1 through 20. Here's the randomizer. As always, we don't just have fun on here, but we are educational. So we're going to teach you how to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and lucky number 20. Remember, if this person isn't on, we are going to keep going until we have a winner. Number 9. Who is number 9? Number 9 is Cody F. Is Cody on? Another great thing about us, what we teach you is how to count backwards, because we're going to count backwards from 10. Cody, you have that long to say that you are on. If not, you do not get to win, and we will move on to give someone else. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now that everyone knows how to count backwards from 10, we're going to hit that randomizing generator again. Number 18. Number 18 is Mr. Kyle Ether. Congratulations, Kyle. You are the top fan. I saw him on. Are you still on, Kyle? Or did you go back to, Animal Crossing? He said he's here. You're not back at Animal Crossing? I'm sorry. Funko, as far as I know, has not came out with a Funko Shop Animal Crossing exclusive. So that is not an option. Congratulations, buddy. Back to back. I know I just sent your last week one out yesterday. So, all right, Kyle. Well, I'm going to review over what we have. Same ones from last year, last week, minus the one that you got. We got Kid Loki. We have Pocahontas, which Pocahontas kind of looks like an Animal Crossing character. You got it today already. Wow, Kyle. Spock. I guess since you're local. And we have Merman. And we have Oogie Boogie Art Series in a hard case. Kyle, let everybody know what is leaving the giveaway pile. What is it going to be? Merman. He is taking the Merman. Congratulations, Kyle. You get the Merman. Kyle, I know you just sent me your address last week, but I'm going to ask you, just so it goes on the top of my messages, to please send me your address again. That way it's at the top of my messages to get it out. It just makes it a lot easier for me to find. And again, Mr. Rico Littlejohn, you won the spawn as long as you message me within 72 hours of your of this. Make sure to message me, Mr. Rico Littlejohn. All right, guys, as a reminder, Christmas is coming. Today is the 10th. You're running out of time to get those presents in. This is the month of giving. Get your special loved ones those special gifts. If we can help you, we do. We are really trying to ship out right away. Just to give us, I know that shipping can get backed up at this time of year. I'm already stressed on some of the stuff I already have ordered making it. So check out our website at the Geek and Game Shop. If anything on there that we can get you. The clothing, I'm going to tell you, the clothing you won't get in time, but any kind of collectibles. For instance, the Spawn giveaway from today, we have one on the shop. Those should get to you on time. James said, thank you for the Patreon. I love the autograph pop, my first one. Very nice. Patreon, you still got till the end of the month to sign up for Patreon. You can sign up for as little as $5 to join in the autograph giveaway. Mystery boxes, we got comic mystery boxes on there right now. We have Funko mystery boxes. It's about out of Funko mystery boxes. Get them while you can. Make a great Christmas present for a avid collector. There's still a couple swag boxes on there too. Are there any new? We don't launch any new mystery boxes until the series before sells out. Let's see here. See how many we have left here. We have 26 left. Volume 19. Once volume 19 gets sells out, then we will work on volume 20. But we don't release any usually new boxes until the previous volume is sold out. There is still comic boxes. I think the comic boxes are still quite a few. There was 200 of those. There is 88 left of them. I love when winners actually state that they got their stuff. It lets a lot of people that it sometimes are new into the stream go. They're like, "Oh, is this real?" It's always good. Tom, do me a favor. Go onto our Facebook page. Leave us a review. Leave us a review. Let them know, hey, I won and I received it. I greatly appreciate it. Emily, I was wondering where you were at. Man, it has been a long time. Observe, how you doing? If you haven't left us a review for actually anybody that is on here, make sure you go to our Facebook page. Pull it up here. Make sure you go over to reviews. It means the world to us. We're rated 4.9 out of 5 with 164 reviews. We are always, you know what? The reviews mean the world to me. They really do mean the world to me. So please make sure, leave us a review, Tyron, and anybody else who hasn't left us a review. Help us grow. Let the world know. Emily says, sorry, my car broke down and we had to pick it up and bring it home from college. I think It's finally dead. Emily, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That sucks. I hope you get to. You know, it's Christmas time. You never know. Maybe Santa brings you a new car. Or a slightly used car. Or a car part to fix current car. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'll say a little prayer for you. So please, again, if you haven't already, share Geek and Game, leave a review, share it out there. Let's keep the community growing. We're getting really close to hitting 50,000 followers. I can't wait. You know what? If we hit 50,000 followers, I think in this month, we might just do a special Christmas, maybe a special Christmas stream with some extra giveaways. No dice, LOL. Thank you, though. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night. I will see you guys again this time next week, 8:30 p.m. Central. Every week we do our giveaways. Make sure you follow us on Facebook so you can see all the different giveaways for that week and how to enter. And I greatly appreciate you spending your Friday nights with me. See you next week.